5 secrets why ignoring a woman make you her number one. This is Fell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. If you are the type that always chase a woman, even when the woman is not around, if she's not available, she's not giving you attention, you're always chasing. Most times you say, oh, I don't want to lose her to another man. My darling, whenever you say, oh, I don't want to lose her to another man, you want to chase, you will end up losing her. Women like men who mostly ignore them, than men who often chase. They begin to see you as a desperate man. So here are the 5 secrets why ignoring a woman will always make you her number one. Number one is free attention. Every woman gets free attention. If a woman goes out on her social media handles, there are people who are there to shower her with praises. There are people who are there to tell her how attractive she is. There are people who are there even when she's ignoring them. There are men who even want to make her talk. They don't mind spending their last card. But when it comes to you, you know when to draw the line. You know when to ask her, you know when to tell her she's attractive, and you know when to hold on. Most times, if you call your woman twice and she's not taking your calls, you just ignore her. You will see that she will keep calling. Maybe if she call you, you didn't take, you tell her, oh, I've been busy with something, I'll get back to you. Those times it makes her to really want to chase. But you that will say, oh, I called her, she didn't take, you keep calling, she will blacklist you. Even if she's your wife, she will blacklist you. So taking your calls or talking to you begin to irritate her. She will never want to make you her number one, because already there is this thing in her that is telling her that you're too desperate, you need her badly, even more than the way she needs you. You will notice that you become her number two. She start looking for number one. Sometimes because of that attitude, she will get number one and make you her number two. Then the second secret why ignoring a woman always will make you her number one is your boldness. If you are a bold person, you go for what you want. You are bold enough to say to a woman what you want, how you want it, and how you want things to be done. Your boldness will always attract a woman to you. Sometimes, so many men are not bold enough to tell women what they want. When the women are going astray, when they are doing things they are not supposed to do to them, they are willing to take it because they are not bold enough to tell her to her face, oh, I don't want this, I want this. A woman knows that you are bold. The way you talk to her, the way you calm her down, the way you give her your word. If you're the man that can give her your word, oh, I want to do this, and you're doing this, the way you carry on with the relationship, you don't allow her to talk to you down, and you can't even tolerate it. Those boldness are the things that will really make that woman see you as a leader. And you will see her, she will start seeing you as her number one. Every woman wants a man that will lead them. So you need to be bold in order to lead a woman. So this is the number one secret. In order for a woman to make you her number one, you need to be bold. So be bold to tell her whatever you want. If you lose her because you're bold, then she's not a woman for keep. She's not for you. But if you're a bold person, you can tell her what you want. It makes her to really fall in love with you, and you become her number one. She becomes very solely attracted to you. Then the third secret that really ignoring woman, the third secret why ignoring a woman will make you her number one is learn to be alone. Learn how to master this alone time. If you know your time, sometimes you are at home, you want to do your thing. There are times you want to bond with your woman, but there are times you need alone time to think. There are men who are really doing well for themselves, men who are all this alpha male. They have time, they want to stay on their own. All the time they don't want a woman close to them. They know when they want their woman, and they know when they don't want their woman. If you want your woman all the time, she will lose value for you. She will lose respect for you. So when there are times you want your woman and there are times you need your alone time, go out. If possible, hang out with friends. Sometimes hang out alone. Take your time and think about your life, about yourself. It makes you that period, maybe she will call you, oh, I want to hang out with you. But if you know that that time is the time you want to give to yourself, tell her you will get back to her maybe sometime. That alone makes her to really want to chase, and you will notice she will always please you above every other man in her life. Then the fourth secret why ignoring a man make you her number one is stop rewarding bad behaviors. If you're a man who always reward bad behaviors, a woman is angry at you, you know you did nothing wrong. Okay, let's say for instance, a woman shunned you for maybe 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, one as the case may be. She's coming back. She never explained anything. She just came. She just said, "Okay, we should just continue the relationship." You agreed and you continued that relationship. You've rewarded bad behavior. So she respecting you in this relationship becomes very difficult for you. Once a woman did something, stamp your authority. This is something that is unacceptable. I cannot take this. If you continue like this, please go your way. I will not take it. Anytime a woman misbehaves, always put her in check, always put her in order. It makes you stand out above every other man in her life. It makes her to start seeing you as her number one. Women like it when men can really put them in check. They like it when men can walk up to them and tell them the things they are doing that are wrong. So they like it when men always take charge of any relationship. They don't want to take charge, they want you in charge. So if you're always in charge, you will always be her number one. And others who don't know how to be in charge will always be her options. Then the fifth secret why ignoring a woman makes you her number one is if you are always direct, be direct. When you want to tell her anything, do not talk in parable. Do not go trying to please her because you really want her in your life. Be direct. This attitude of women always depending on men for everything. Tell her, come up plain and tell her, oh, I can do this for you, but I cannot do this. Do not go bored doing things you know you cannot do. Anything you know that is your hands will be tied or you will have to move many things to do them and you will not be comfortable with it, please be direct to tell her that, oh, I can't do it. She knows when you're struggling to help her. She knows. If in fact, no matter how much you struggle, she will never see your pain because she know you're not being direct to her. You are doing those things because you really want to satisfy her and you want to really buy her attention. So she will never give them and she will never make you her number one. Those things can never make a woman make you her number one. So, but if you're direct, the things you can do, tell her you can do it. The ones you can do, tell her you can do it. So let her make do of it. It makes her to see you as a high value man and she makes you her number one. Then the sixth one, the sixth secret that makes a woman make you her number one is don't change your time for her. You have where you're supposed to be. She call you, oh, I want to hang out with you. Do not tell her you're busy. Tell her you get back to her. Tell her you can't do you're not available at that time. When you have her time, you call her back. Women like this, when they hear you say these words, it makes them the want to chase. Most times you have where you want to be, where you want to go. Because your woman called you, oh, I want us to go here. Most time those places can never add any value to you. You will not cancel just to please her, just to go there with her. Especially if that place is not important. If it is important that it has to do with maybe life, you know you're supposed to be there. But if it is not important, it's something that can add value to your life. Tell her you're busy, you're not available, and that you will get back to her when you are available. You will see she will always want to chase you. She will always want to be with you, and she will always make you her number one. So always chasing her, always following her around can never make her make you her number one. That is what most of you men do. Then the seventh and the last one is cultivate a fearless mindset. How do you cultivate a fearless mindset in order for a woman to make you her number one? If you are this type of man that you want to chase your woman, you want to ask her, you want to follow her around, you feel insecure even by your woman going out. If a woman can't find boldness in telling you where she's going to, there is no point. There is no point chasing her around. There is no point asking her anything. If you ask her, where did you go? And she refused to tell you, or that she made you, or insecure from the beginning of the relationship, my brother, it is something you need to pack up. Women like men who knows when to draw the line, who knows when to ignore them, and who knows when to break up with them. If a woman is too disrespectful that she won't carry you along of what is happening in her life, she can't tell you, oh, this is where I'm going, this is where I'm not going. Even when you ask her, she can't come out plain to tell you, this is where I am, this is where I was, I went here, I went there, without complaining. My brother, you're not in a relationship, so there is no point dragging it. There is no point still remaining in that relationship. You're too scared of losing her. Why she is not scared of losing you? Make do of your time. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your time. Make Do something for yourself, something that can add value to your life. Forget about her and be chasing your dreams and your goals. If it means you going to the gym in order to increase your in order to increase your self-worth, please do. If you do that and you focus more on yourself than focusing on her, it makes you to even want to even forget her. Even before you think about it, you've already forgotten about her. So you will notice she will now come back to be telling you those things she refused to tell you. So if you don't have this cultivate the mind, if you don't cultivate the fearless mindset with a woman in a relationship, it is very difficult for that woman to really make you her number one. Stop doing as if you're too scared to lose your women. Stop doing as if, oh, she's talking to this person, she's talking to that person. If you notice those relationships, you're not comfortable with it, and you've communicated it, she refused to stop, learn to walk away. Learn to give her space. Let her now choose between you and those people who she want. If she didn't choose you, win-win. You look for somebody who will choose you. Sorry this video is too long, but I need to explain these things in a way where you guys will really understand. Do well to share. Press the notification bell in case you are coming across my video for the very first time, so that whenever I post, you'll be the first person to get it. If you've had any experience concerning this very topic, please do well to drop it on the comment section. Drop your comment what you think about the video, and do not forget to share this video, because you never can tell the multitude of men you really be helping and saving with it. This is Bell Solution. Thank you.